Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. I'm Briggs, Ryan here of course too. Figured I should introduce myself. It's my last day filling in for Hunter, which is such a bummer, but he's well on his way back, I'm sure, from his amazing, cross our fingers, from his amazing Florida vacation, cruise vacation, Disney World vacation. Lucky man.
I know.
Hunter.
I think he probably had a lot more fun doing this than hanging out at the Corn Palace where his truck broke down, in South Dakota for a number of those days. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm sure he's just glad he made it back.
Yeah,
so,
knock on wood.
Yeah,
knock on wood.
kidding.
He's back here on the Northland. Hey, so earlier today, I got to take my own adventure, not certainly a vacation down south, but a wonderful vacation across the bridge. I got to take my 4 p.m. co-anchor, Natalie Hepner, over to Superior Waffles. It was a delicious time, and we'll share more about our experience coming up in a future Black Bear Blindfold. Now, I got to make my own s'mores waffle, which was delicious. Shania made one that's called like the Scotty waffle, which had ham, cheese, and raspberry jam on it too. That was put in the oven for a little bit.
Yeah.
It sounds like something that you wouldn't necessarily want to try, but it was actually really delicious after we had it.
The picture of whatever that one was on the screen there a minute ago, that looked delicious.
Like a strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah, dessert on a plate.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
cow.
So we had a lot of fun. We got to make them ourselves, and big thanks to the team over there at Superior Waffles.
Yeah, I'm jealous I missed that one.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty tasty. Like from breakfast to dinner, there's a new term for the type of meals I've been making for myself for over 10 years now. Take a listen.
Get girl dinner. Men are now eating like dogs, literally. The viral boy kibble trend is taking over social media, and it's really simple. Ground beef and rice bowls. No frills, no fancy plating, just pure protein-packed fuel. Fitness fans say that they chow down up to 7 times a week to save money and pack on gains. Plus, it's cheap and easy. Some call it efficient, others call it sad, but nutritionists are saying it's probably a good idea to add some veggies to your boy kibble. So does it sound like a good meal to you?
I fear that I may also eat boy kibble. I'm embarrassed because I just finished my lunch, and it was basically rice, and then it was Costco meatballs that I got, and I just put it in a bowl, and that was my meal prep. And I ate boy kibble.
Big fan of the boy kibble.
Well, she said, it's not really for me for gains. or anything. It's just easy. I don't like making food, so I just do the bare minimum when I'm meal prepping. I mean, you make like taco meat, and then put it in with rice. Or in this case, this weekend it was the Costco meatballs with rice.
Right.
So, are you guilty of the boy kibble?
No, I've been doing that for over 10 years now. Like when I lived by myself for how many years, it would simply just be rice, and it'd be ground meat or ground turkey or ground beef that would have the taco seasoning on it, and that'd be my whole meal. I remember sending an image to when I was on the morning show with Chief Meteorologist Adam Lorch at the time. I dropped my plate, and the only thing on that plate were rice and ground beef. But the plate shattered in kind of a cool way. He responded back saying, "That meal looks so sad." But it's easy. It's easy.
Yeah, and it's hard when you're only cooking for like one person, too. Like you mentioned when you were living by yourself, it's like, well, why put in the effort if you don't generally care too much about what you're going to eat, which is me all the time.
Yeah.
I'll eat anything. I
Just
don't care.
put hot sauce on it. That makes it interesting.
True.
A little lettuce, maybe some frozen veggies.
When I do chicken and rice in my bowls, I sometimes spice it up by putting different seasoning on the chicken.
All right, calm down, Briggs.
I know.
Easy.
Watch out for me. Well, let's get to some new names for our MnDOT snowplows, shall we? Officials announced the 8 winners of the annual contest this week. Some of this year's winners include For Sleet's Sake.
Great name.
That was funny. Oh Brother, Where Art Plow. Good
Also
one,
awesome.
too. And The Life of a Snow Girl, of course, a reference to Taylor Swift's latest album, too. So I thought those were pretty clever this year. I also saw K-pop Blizzard Hunter was one of them, too.
Cool.
So, yeah, a few different pop culture references. This has been going on for so long. I think I read they had like 52 snowplows that have names now in Minnesota. I know.
Yeah.
It's kind of
hard
like
to keep track.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of times of the year, it's like, the contest is open, now it's closed, here are the names.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
kind of
our blizzard up here, too, for our MnDOT district was Minnesota.
Yeah.
Which, not that clever. Sorry, I'm just going to say that. Yeah.
But a lot of creativity out there across the state, which is cool.
K-pop Blizzard Hunters, that was good.
Yeah, big fan. Well, it is apparently time to hang up those cleaning products. Mr. Clean saying he's retiring. How about that? That's according to social media posts attributed to the bald and brawny cartoon mascot. He says he has earned the time off after more than 60 years of representing his namesake brand. Procter & Gamble says that packaging for Mr. Clean products will stay the same. However, the company says the retirement is actually tied to an upcoming announcement. So be on the lookout for that. It does kind of remind me of, remember when Mr. Peanut passed away recently for a Super Bowl commercial?
Sad.
Yeah, and all of a sudden came back as baby Mr. Peanut.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I didn't actually catch that. So maybe they'll do something similar. Maybe Mrs. Clean, perhaps, a little rebrand. We'll see. Hopefully Mr. Clean has some kind of pension, or he's been saving for this retirement.
I hope so.
His name, image, and likeness has been used for a heck of a long time.
Get him a new NIL deal.
Down in Iowa, as part of National Future Farmers of America Week, students traded school buses for tractors. 7 kids drove their tractors to River Valley School, showing off their pride in agriculture. Students say it's more than just a fun ride. It actually also highlights their community's farming roots and the leadership skills that they're building too. Nearly 40% of that school is involved in the program, a sign of just how deep agriculture runs in that rural community. Tractors run in their blood, you can tell.
Yeah, it'd be so cool to drive your tractor to school. I think that'd be a big flex.
It would be, yeah. I would be like, do tractors have a horn? I don't know, I guess.
I'm not sure.
They've got to have some sort of warning system. I'd be warning the horn, whatever.
They got the slow, the sign in the back saying they're a slow-moving vehicle.
Stay way back from me.
Yeah. Well, hey, before we head to break, spoken word audio now makes up about a quarter of all daily audio listening among Americans 13 and up. And now there's a major shift. New data from Edison Research shows that AM/FM radio back in 2015, 75% of it was radio listeners. And now podcasts lead with 40% of listening time, which is ahead of radio at 39% here in 2026.
Interesting. I like podcasts.
Yeah, podcasts are great. We'll stick around. Coming up after the break, we're talking about a new sport. Welcome back, everybody. This goes out to my fellow CPAP users out there. Stay together strong. It seems like we're not only helping ourselves, we're also helping our community and our workplaces. Now, sleep apnea could be costing the economy billions of dollars in lost productivity. A study published in the journal Thorax found that 1 in 5 people in the U.S. and the UK do have obstructive sleep apnea, and for many, that condition left untreated leads to daytime sleepiness, missed work, and reduced performance at work. So the study's authors say the cost of treating sleep apnea likely less than the economic harm caused by not treating it.
Interesting. Would you agree with this? Has it been helping you, your CPAP machine?
I got to tell you, I wake up actually feeling like I did sleep, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel like even just talking with people now, I have a little more a spring in my step, which is awesome, which is something that, but at the same time too, realizing that I got to clean these products every week and then order the certain parts every week or month. Yeah, it's something I got to put in a schedule now.
Sure, a lot of maintenance, it sounds like. So were you waking up a lot in the middle of the night then, previous?
Not waking up, but never waking up refreshed, which was obviously very frustrating.
Yeah,
so, I feel great now.
Good.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to the CPAP.
Get the masks. Yeah.
Across the country, there's a racket sport that's growing in popularity, and it's probably not the one that first comes to your mind.
Christian Benavida is showing us why fans believe it could overtake pickleball.
Anthony Nastasi was introduced to padel 5 months ago. He's been playing non-stop and says it's helped him get in shape.
I've lost 30 pounds since I started playing. It's been life-changing, just feeling better, waking up more active.
He's part of a growing community playing this racket sport with an estimated 30 million players globally. The sport is popular overseas, especially in Europe and Latin America. Now, interest is surging in the U.S. from just 20 padel courts in 2019 to about 800 last year, with 100,000 players.
If the current trend holds, the U.S. Padel Association estimates that by 2030, here in the U.S., there will be more than 30,000 courts and 10 million players.
Leon Rosenfeld is one of the co-founders of Excel Padel in West Palm Beach, Florida, the largest indoor padel facility in the country. He says post-pandemic popularity in pickleball has gotten people interested in padel.
It's just a notch higher than what pickleball is. The sport is a combination of squash and tennis played by doubles in a glass steel enclosure.
Yep, again.
Corey Thompson is a former tennis instructor turned full-time padel coach.
Are they mostly coming from pickleball? Are they coming from tennis?
It's a lot of both. Do it again. Bounce and go.
I joined him on the court for a session.
Again, the ball can bounce off of our sides here. It's exploding. Right after COVID, it seemed like there was a club going up every week.
That momentum hasn't slowed down. Nastasi traded his pickleball paddle for Padel.
The competitiveness, the fast pace, it's just great.
And says there's no going back. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay, as a tennis player myself, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It does look kind of cool, but I feel like it would cost a lot more money to build those courts
Yes.
rather than the pickleball courts or the tennis courts, because you got to build a whole enclosure around the thing.
A little inaccessible for sure, yeah. I would love, though, I know especially my younger self would have loved just absolutely smacking that ball to have it hit the glass wall or whatever it is in the back. That I would have just been thrilled with. So I think they've got a younger audience that might be really interested in that sport.
We're going to have to try racquetball sometime. Racquetball would be fun. I've never played that.
That's a good one.
Well, hey, there's a new trend all over TikTok. It's not Padel. It is water with protein, water with caffeine, water with vitamins, and apparently that's not the only thing.
Michael George looks into the loaded water trend and what dietitians are saying about staying hydrated.
Water used to be simple. Now, not so much.
This is a collagen glow powder.
This is loaded water. It's a trend where you take water and add flavors, supplements, just about anything you can imagine.
This is a loaded water that's packed with vitamin C, vitamin B12, B6, and vitamin D.
Millions watch influencers promote recipes or prepackaged loaded water products on TikTok.
Tropical cherry cotton candy.
The goal is to make water tastier and healthier. And some consumers think that's not a bad idea.
I think the intent is to try to get people to drink more water, which is essentially good for you, right? So if there's a way to convince people to do that, so be it.
Dietitian and nutritionist Rebecca Blake says more hydration is a good thing.
Hydration is our body's natural way of detoxifying itself, right? That's actually how we keep our system running clean.
But what about all those extras?
Do we need alkaline, protein, caffeine in our water?
Not really. Not generally, no. I always ask, who's benefiting from this? Is it the person that's drinking the water, or is it more the corporations that are selling the products that we're adding to the water?
It's not necessarily harmful, experts say, but it's not necessarily necessary either. For some, good old-fashioned water didn't need fixing in the first place.
Filtered water from the fridge seems just fine to me.
If you do want to give loaded water a try, there's a healthy DIY approach.
So if you think you're not drinking enough water, and you think that adding a slice of orange or lemon or a few strawberries or some muddled mint into your water, I'd say go for it.
Some simple advice that's as clear as day. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
I'm big in the sparkling water.
I do love sparkling water, but at the same time, I know that doesn't hydrate me. I gotta drink normal water.
Coming up, lifelong friends offer free advice after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. I think as we get older, too, going back to the water we were talking about, protein water, whatever water, a lot of the things we should be having for ourselves aren't necessarily supposed to taste, you know, super, super good. Like normal water, it's like we should just be drinking it, or, you know, even the healthy foods that don't necessarily taste so good.
Yeah, I've, you know, besides for the sparkling water that I like so much that Ryan claims is not actually hydrating. I don't know, I'm going to look into the science on that for myself. But I do really well when I have a straw in my water bottle. And even then, that encourages me to drink more water. So I don't know if I need loaded water. I just give me a straw and I should be good.
Just drink more water right now, folks.
Yeah, well, I've got coffee in my cup. I really should replace it with water. I'm a dehydrated person. Well, let's head south now, where people are looking for free advice, and they can turn to a group of lifelong friends in Mississippi. They're spending their golden years offering advice on any subject to anyone who wants it.
Hugh Keaton has more on how these women plan to spread cheer while also building their own friendships.
Free advice from the old broads. Some good, some bad, always free.
4 friends since elementary school. Cheryl, Kathleen, Sue, and Cindy still getting together 55 years after graduating from Long Beach High School.
Hey, Emily!
They're always ready to invite anyone to a seat at their table.
We laugh, but we do give some good advice. I mean, tongue-in-cheek, though. Yeah.
Setting up their sign in the town green during the weekly farmers market or in the corner of the coffee shop, the old broads get a wide variety of questions.
Mostly we're greeted with a smile. And a giggle. Yeah. And it's like, okay, what advice can you give to me? we'll say something along the lines of, well, you could have picked a better shirt, but that's okay.
Hey, Ava!
Cheryl lived away from Long Beach for decades. When she moved back a few years ago, the four friends started getting together like no time had passed.
I think it's real unusual that we go back as far as we do to kindergarten.
And live to tell about it.
As for the name Old Broads,
I saw on Facebook a men's group, and they were called the Old Farts. And their saying was, the truth is out there, just not here. And so we thought, we can do that. Let's give free advice.
so when something's free, you have to take advantage of it, right?
When's a good time to buy a car?
20 minutes before your car is dead. That's the best time.
I think I'd kind of want interest rates to drop a little bit more. And I would milk the car I'm driving now for all it's worth before I traded it in.
But the advice isn't always taken as freely as it's given.
My car just got paid off, and I've all of a sudden got this urge.
Oh, stop.
I do. I'm looking at her and thinking, but it's
It runs beautifully
It is.
and it's pretty. Stop.
While the old classmates enjoy dishing out advice to others, they spend just as much time lifting each other up.
I will tell you, when my husband passed away, these three ladies kept me going. We're there for each other.
Living through experiences together gives them each perspective on what might be the most important priorities for others.
But our best advice is
don't talk politics.
Well, besides that, is to get a 3D mammogram.
Yeah, that's what saved my life.
Cindy Rogers lived through breast cancer. Now she lives to tell others how to catch it early. It's just one way the Old Broads are helping their community and creating friendships.
We all need to make connections outside of ourselves.
That's right.
That's the only way we can positively move forward.
Yeah, drink to that. Cheryl's got, let's drink again. All right. Here we go. I hear that. Amen.
All right, welcome back, everybody. For coffee fans out there, I myself am a coffee fan. We discovered earlier drinking
Sparkling
too much
water
of
fan
it.
too?
That too, yep. Should be more of a fan of that, maybe less of a fan of coffee, so I can be a little more hydrated. But Dunkin' Donuts says they're testing out a 48-ounce iced bucket beverage. Okay, let's see it. Oh, it is. It's a legitimate bucket. Look at that.
Big bucket.
Yeah, however, it is only available now at a handful of stores in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, so no luck here in the Twin Ports, though. That's about a half gallon you're looking at there, bigger than any regular cup, and you can get it filled with iced coffee or an iced latte. Priced about $9. Social media fans already begging for a nationwide rollout, too.
Bring us the bucket.
Yeah.
I want to try it out.
I can't imagine carrying that around with me in my straw.
Bring that into a meeting. People will be like, you need to go visit the Old Broads, get some life advice.
Like, is that for everybody, or is that, did you bring some to share?
Is this part of a potluck? What is this? Well, hey, coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, Hunter McCullough is expected to be back in studio. We'll talk about his time down south after celebrating his girlfriend's birthday on a cruise and at Disney World. And, of course, a big thanks to Briggs LeSavage for filling in as Hunter's been away. It's been awesome having you, Briggs.
Yeah, thank you. So
been
fun.
a lot of enjoyable talk about Old Broads, talking about coffee, all the things.
All sorts of things. Thanks for having me. And thank you for joining us. We love you.
See you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.